Hey guys, Jordan here. Today I'm going to respond to a comment that I got on a video. So if you guys have questions, feel free to leave them on the videos. I'll do my best to respond to them, or I even might make a video like this. So let's get into the question. This one, it was a comment. It says, very cool to see the speed. Afraid my clients will be too used to me always doing flambient, but I'm going to try this technique on my next shoot and see how it goes. So if you're not familiar, or if you haven't seen it, I did a editing process. I did a shooting and an editing process video on the YouTube channel. We can link them below if you haven't seen those yet. But flambient is pretty popular right now. It's getting a flash exposure and an ambient and then blending them together. And the result is pretty good, but sometimes it can be very time consuming. So, as a real estate photographer, one of your biggest concerns is going to be speed and turnaround time and what volume you can do. Obviously, the more homes that you can shoot, the more revenue you can bring in. So always be looking for ways to be able to make your process a little bit more efficient. Even if quality is, maybe you go from 100% quality to 80%, but then your editing time goes from spending 60 minutes on a shoot down to 20 minutes. I would say that would be a win in your book, because then that would allow you to be able to do more in a given day. So on any given day, everybody only has 24 hours, and what you accomplish as a real estate photographer really depends on how you're shooting, how you're editing. So if you're looking for ways to become more efficient, think about your process. I'm not saying you have to implement the processes that we use here, but there's a lot of different tools that you can use and utilize, whether that's a different camera setup, a different editing software, to try to get solid results for your customers. But anyways, I think it is. Actually, let me finish the comment. It says, it's a vacant home and if I'm unhappy with the result, I'll have the opportunity to go back and reshoot. Might actually be a very interesting comparison. Now for me, I never want to shoot with I'm going to go have to reshoot this. What I'll do is I'll overshoot it. So if you're shooting, say you're doing a flambient and then you're doing HDR, I will shoot the home twice. You can do it all flambient and then do it all HDR, and then in your editing process, you can kind of do a compare and contrast, and really figure out your camera settings and the editing workflow that will work best for you. But we do everything in our power to make sure that we capture what we need to at a property, so that we're not going to have to go back and reshoot if the customer doesn't like the quality. We do everything we can to avoid that, because it really just wastes a whole lot of time, effort, and energy going back out to the property. But more than that, it creates a negative customer experience. So anyways, that's it. That's my response to that. So anyways, reach out if you have any questions. We'll see you guys on the next one.